Your team is picking
the Kimi type of composition.
So, with that being said, I think it's right for Epro here to take out the Valier, which I think was very good in the hands of Imba DJ in game 1. And the lane here, I think this is just safety. This is an active ban. They might be trying to cook up something on their side since they are on the play. Sila yung unang pipili. Meron silang dibs sa kung anong gusto nilang core. So they're taking out the lane to keep their backline safe. On the side of the Warriors though, Selena and Farsa once more being respectful.
I think this Farsa is
Your team
really
is
a
picking.
ban material ngayon. Pakita natin yung mga changes with Farsa, and if you give it to anyone at all, and sobrang nag-fit kasi siya sa kahit anong lineup. I mean, damage, a little bit of CC, and good positioning, good reach. Kahit anong composition, pasok na pasok in Farsa. It's like a Chapo, pero mas targeted yung kanyang mga nukes. Kasi diba,
With CC and mobility.
and mobility as well. So, that's interesting. And one thing na kailangan natin i-take note kung bakit sobrang sikat itong Farsa is yung kanyang wings by wing.
Bruno.
Was it? Kasi it is wings by wing, so kanyang pag-traverse. It gives you that kind of movement speed so that you can transfer from camp to camp in terms of jungle, tsaka lane to lane, which then allows Farsa to get a lot of farm and also transfer from one farming pattern to a fight, for example.
Yep, she can just do it on the flick of a switch.
Exactly.
A press of a button.
Ranger.
Here we see now first pick on the side of the Epro squad. It is going to be Kufra alongside Ranger and
Your
Lolita.
team is picking.
And this is a statement. They're building their front line. Tapos medyo safe pick dito on the side of the Granger. Again, one of the few marksmen that's valid in this meta right now.
So now, the Granger is a problem para sa Cignal Ultra Warriors. Kasi mapapaisip ka dito, how are you gonna deal with this Granger? Kasi meron dalawang approaches. One is to kill the Granger outright. Pierce the backlines to the Granger, get Fusion, get your Assassin's Helper, get Link, for example. And the other approach is to tack up the damage. Kung ka ng Hylos, mag-revitalize ka,
Your
pag
team
nakuha
is
yung damage ng Granger and hope for the best. And this time, Cignal Ultra Warriors, we haven't seen the approach yet,
Your
but I guess they
team
will
is
fight
banning.
fire with Kimi going up against this Granger.
Okay.
Even when Kufra and Lolita exist,
Yes.
nag-killing pa rin sila. This is dangerous for Cignal Ultra Warriors.
Dangerous, and they seem to be band-aiding their problem in game 1.
Okay.
Game 1, they were lacking in late game. Right? They were so strong in the early game. Pero ngayon, they're like, gawa tayo ng insurance policy.
Yeah.
Mag-Bruno rin tayo.
Yeah. And interestingly, this is a double marksman strategy.
Your
for
team
Cignal Ultra Warriors.
is
Of course,
picking.
this Kimi will build up damage in terms of magic damage. An interesting call naman ng Cignal Ultra Warriors. This might be their last game of the season.
Possibly.
Possibly. And they will give us double marksman strategy na usually will not work this way. I think kasi sobrang crucial sa isang double marksman strategy na makuha mo yung Granger. Because Granger can act up as your early game or your burst or your nukes.
Your
Yep.
team
In terms of
is
physical.
picking.
Kimi and Granger could have been good.
Yeah.
But
Kimi and Bruno, this might be good, but I think that Cignal Ultra Warriors should be prepared for this. They will go all-in damage dito. Look at their composition. Makunat in a way ang camp
Masha.
at Kufra, but it's
Esmeralda.
nowhere near
Your
attack.
team is picking.
Wow.
This has to be, you mean a Townsend export?
Yeah.
This has to be a support export.
Support X-Borg and...
Support export, support Tams. One or the other. There's gotta be a way here na maging totoong front line itong dalawang to.
Makes me wonder what are their offlane options ngayon? Offlane options. I mean, their export and the dams is there. How about your initiators? How about your tanks? Where will we go?
Rafaela.
Ooh. Shades of a once well-known Cignal Ultra Warrior here, D. It is going to be Imba DJ's Rafaela. Let's look at the second phase ban. Baka naman, this might explain as to why Cignal Ultra Warriors is going this way. They do pick, Epro takes out the Diggy.
Yeah.
Tapos may respeto dito ng Warriors, yung Renzo ni Tarisla, which was a very good meat shield earlier in game 1. And for Epro, they do pick up the Masha, Renzo Classic, and as well the Esmeralda.
Wow, this is interesting. Because I think that really Cignal Ultra Warriors, ito na yung time na there's only the river card left sa isang poker game.
Yep, the very last one. And they
And
go
then
with the...
you know that you have parang one more for a full house or anything. And then you're not sure, so you put all your chips right now.
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing, all in or nothing. go big or go home or Cignal Ultra Warriors. Not entirely a fan of it. Lalong-lalo na sa the way that they put this, there's no legit stuns on their side. Actually, no.
5 seconds till the enemy
on
reaches
their
the battle.
side.
Rafaela has it.
Smash them.
Well, does have it, but no
All
hard
troops
lockdown.
deployed.
No. It's a skill shot even.
And think about it, Bren Epro, napaka-standard na kanilang ipipik dito. Cignal Ultra Warriors, I hope that they brought something in the table that we haven't seen yet, because this might be their last game. We'll see as they move in with 3 members, 4 members on the left side.
All five in mid, and they are going to go for this in Bay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is game 2 in a best of 3. It's do or die for the Cignal Ultra Warriors squad. Again, very textbook for the side of Epro. Let's introduce our players. KLBJ as Esmeralda Renzio on his Masha. Si Raflisha naman ang kanyang Kufra, the championship hero. JP as the Granger, of course, Creed on that Lolita.
Now, on to Cignal Ultra Warriors. Design nyo naman ngayon ang ating team intents. On this support export, Flap on this Bruno. And Iba DJ on this Rafaela support and Escort on the offlane Dams. Isa na agad ang problema ngayon ng Cignal Ultra Warriors. Bren Epro able to give JP so much farm once again. This time the mission jumps in, but he might be punished. But of course, that is Kufra. Kunat, and I think he activated the sprint. That's why he was able to avoid as well.
And of course, nice use of the bouncing ball to disengage.
Interesting now. For Cignal Ultra Warriors, meron silang karapatan maging super aggressive dito. I mean,
Yep.
if you look at their lineup, sobrang lambot, madaling patayin. But in terms of damage, nako, hindi nagbibiro itong lineup nila dito. Surely, pwede kang mag-jump sa backlines, but when somebody goes in from Bren Epro at nag-focus fire in Cignal Ultra Warriors, anybody will bell.
But again, it's that use of the focus fire.
Yeah.
I think you can call that Cignal Ultra Warriors lineup. It's focus fire. It's essentially
I like
just choose one hero, and your mission is to take that hero out,
Yeah.
and then move on to the next target. Which is true because ang AoE lang talaga nila dito ay ang X-Borg with the Fire Flame Missiles and of course Tam's Quantum Inferno. Yun lang.
So, we'll see. Kanina, ang kanilang explosive combo was the Valier export distance at Tam's export. So much damage that you can deal. Of course, Bruno is there. Well, again, ang pinaka-problema lang naman talaga ng Cignal Ultra Warriors is sino yung nakaharap dito sa Granger and sa Esmeralda. I guess their way of dealing with that is to just escape the damage as soon as much as possible.
Flap did so much damage onto JP. JP gonna have to back out here. And now they are gonna force the issue, take out this third. You were saying na hindi nila haharapin yung damage.
No, they will try to dodge it as much as possible kasi mobile naman yung mga heroes nila dito. So try to evade that kasi medyo full-on skill shots naman ng Bren Epro. And then try to
Turtle resurrecting
damage
soon.
them. You know, if a word exists. Oh, you know what? Mas marami kaming damage sa'yo. Siguro harapan tayo, pero mas mauna kang mamamatay kaysa sa akin.
And I think what they're trying to go for is yung overload. Yung overload na lang nila. Pipilitin nila. And here we see
Nice.
with the force defense. And here comes that with the last insanity onto the Felicia and KLBJ. And here we go. The dance has begun. That's gonna go down here with that jump. KLBJ with the kill. Flap as well. But Esper is going to take out the Esmeralda. Renzio going to force the issue here. Down goes 2-4-2. That is going to be Raflisha being traded out for the Bruno.
You know what? Ang nangyari dito is people do great, but Cignal Ultra Warriors already with a very good initiation. But, and this is such a, sabihin natin malaking problema sa Cignal Ultra Warriors that they faced. They didn't have lockdown that time. Hindi nila na-hold down mga members ng Bren Epro, kaya medyo nakatakas at nakabawi pa yung Bren Epro. It's their biggest problem right now. If they want to go for kills, they have to assume that Bren Epro will fight head-on. But if you're Bren Epro, syempre di mo gagawin yan. You're always thinking on a strategic advantage this time.
Oh, wow, synchronicity in effect, ladies and gentlemen. There goes KLBJ. Medyo mali, maganda yung pasok, pero pangit yung nangyari. JP taking so much damage here. Luminous blast by Greed hitting 2 members. Again, I was gonna say, KLBJ and Raflisha for perfect sync, Tyrant's Revenge and Star Moon, pero parang hindi sila nag-follow through.
You know, this is what we're talking about. I mean, papasok yung Bren Epro, pero papatay na dito Cignal Ultra Warriors. Their damage is... Don't try this at home.
but they're doing it. Look at
They're
this.
doing it.
They are up about 1,000, 2,000 gold, and they are pushing hard. After taking top, they are going to go for this buff steal, and now mid is in jeopardy for Bren Epro.
You can see some flashes of Cignal Ultra Warriors aggressiveness this time. You will assume that game number 2, they want to stay for tournament life. They should be holding back, but no, they choose to be aggressive this time. They jump it forward. Green now in trouble, and Green will go down the old. Siya jumping it forward now, only dalawa yun with the ultimate. Pero kita mo naman yung damage from Cignal Ultra Warriors. Instantly nakabakbak. Of course, the Esmeralda in there. Wow, what a nice snipe plus Bren Epro.
Kill VJ with the Falling Star Moon, taken out Flap, and this might be the breathing space Epro needs. But there's Rapisha with the Tyrant's Revenge coming in. No follow-up with the Rage, still on cooldown. This defense is going to be monumental, mga kaibigan. They really need this. Epro needs this mid turret. If this goes
Turtle
down, this
resurrecting
opens up so
soon.
much of the map for Epro to take the very first Lord of the game after this turtle take. And it looks like, Cignal Ultra Warriors.
Yeah.
It looks like this is a Warriors game once again.
First game, 16,000 in the back, almost 17. Yan na nga,
First two turtles.
First 2 turtles, indeed. Nice knife na naman, wala yung fish dito. And again, synchronization. Napakaganda ng chase. But the damage is going too much. Para sa Cignal Ultra Warriors na flesha. 1-2 ball. At mag-aabol pa ang Cignal Ultra Warriors. They lost na flesh the Rafaela. But it's not yet done. They jump in with this one in there. Nakuha pa ng additional kill ang Cignal Ultra Warriors. And this is such an interesting tactic para sa Cignal Ultra Warriors. Hindi nga to classic. Ang classic kasi na mindset for MOBA, more stands, more crowd control, more chance of winning, but
Yes.
this time more damage ang kanilang ginagawa.
Yeah, they don't care. They're just going to lay down the numbers. By the numbers sila eh.
By the numbers, boys.
Yung stun, walang numero yun eh. If it has numbers, they want it.
Yeah.
And this looks like the lineup to do it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, don't try this at home.
Don't try this at
Kahit 5 man kayo, kailangan yung practice and it looks like Coach Bluffsy has the formula down.
Iba na ang approach dito ng Cignal Ultra Warriors. And this is what you need if you want to come back from a slump, right? Conference 2, really bad for Cignal Ultra Warriors. Season finale, they were given this chance because of the points that they accumulated all throughout the whole season. And hindi nila, take for granted itong chance na binigay sa nila. Game 1, they almost won it, but they lost it. Tingnan natin game number 2 if they can hang on to the season.
To be honest, the comeback potential really was on the side of Bren Epro in Game 1. I gotta give him that. The hyper carry Bruno, they had it in the bag. Itong Cignal Ultra Warriors ngayon, yun nga, sabi ko kanina, meron silang insurance policy. If they really want to go late game, they can.
Yeah.
And it looks like Epro, their spike here has to happen in the mid game. But it looks like Essen was caught out. Conrad Inferno is
Sustain.
gonna be enough to sustain him for a few seconds.
No way.
But it might not be enough. JP taking out. But
Push to pin up! Oh, the turrets will met this time. Naku po, kailangan nila mag-recall ngayon. And that's gonna be an inhibitor down. Oh, Cignal Ultra Warriors, may ingredient sila mag-overtime sa last insanity gonna be used. Tatlo yung nahuli. Oh my goodness, Cignal Ultra Warriors! Damage! Tons of damage! This Cignal Ultra